Are we live? I think we're live. Probably no one viewing this, but I'm doing a barefoot sunset live stream. Supposedly I got poor connection. Currently walking to a chill bench. I'm gonna answer some questions and I'm gonna do a Q&A with myself. Goes my van back there. All right, so we're gonna start things off nice and easy. First off, how have I been living in my van the past few weeks? Well, I feel really happy that I finally gotten out of the cold. I've gotten accustomed to working 2 jobs. Gotten really comfortable parking wherever I want. I used to have like a lot of anxiety just trying to find somewhere to park, you know, because it's a big deal. You know, living in your van, you're not paying for rent. So it can be kind of scary or really relaxing. Sometimes I like to park in places where I know that, oh, hello. What's up? Is it vain to say I'm pretty? Thank you for joining along. But yeah, it's been a really interesting journey. You know, I used to pay $700 a month for rent. Oh, right now I am in Alaska. So in Alaska we get about 20 to 22 hours of sunlight. So this is 10 p.m. right now. And it's super bright, which makes it really challenging, you know, for stealth camping, because it's like broad daylight and everyone can see what you're doing if you are not as stealth as you need to be. There's a guy on an electric scooter over there, actually a gas scooter. But yeah, hold on, I'm gonna run to this field. Nothing like an evening jog. It's like super sunny. And I must say, there was a black bear in this park about 10 minutes ago. And I'm running into it right now. Okay, back to some more sunlight. But yeah, van life has been really awesome. What else can I say? Whew. It's been an awesome journey. Like, I just got off work. I don't have to like go home or nothing like that. I get to kind of just enjoy nature. Kind of really on my own schedule. It's just been like a crazy experience, you know. I'm not trying to live like a rebellious life. I'm still a law-abiding citizen. But I don't know, I just felt like I've recently just been able to just like let go completely, you know. I feel like my old life was just way too heavy with conditions and way too filled up with just like how I think I should act, you know. And this life has just like freed me. And I don't know, rather than just like saving up money, I'm kind of just open to whatever. And I just feel like kind of fearless in a lot of ways, you know. Like when you're forced to do something that you're not used to, it's just like anything goes, and you really don't have to worry about the normal stuff, you know. And it's kind of hard for people to do just off the top, you know, but I feel like it's really been a blessed experience. I find a lot of times where I'm just in like solitude and not really much to worry about. Hold on. Woo! Dude's whipping it. Dude is whipping it. Yeah, that guy was just living life. This is what I'm talking about. You know, this is live. It's just crazy, man. I feel like life has just gotten so much more interesting. And I'm just really happy and thankful to share it with everyone. It's because I gotten 1,000 subscribers that I can even live stream, you know. It's because I've gotten 1,000 subscribers that, you know, I just feel like there's more of a reason to just do these. Hey, Wookie Senshi just came through. What's going on, man? Once again, I am sorry about your solar panel. I know you just lost your panel, and I just got mine, but I am terribly sorry that that has happened. I don't even mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. But yeah, you got to get them panels mounted on securely. I know another guy, Minimalist Moto Life, he just takes his out and puts it in the dirt. But yeah, even the solar panel, you know, I feel like because of this channel, because of everything, like I've even been able to like think about getting solar panels, think about getting a solar generator. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're at least all right and not terribly distressed about it. I really hope a black bear doesn't come out again. I know there is a black bear in this area. Like, look, I'm surrounded by trees right now. But yeah, this is just a random live stream. What else? Have I been bumping into any woman that I might consider telling about my van life? So like at work, especially at my steakhouse job, I work with a lot of females, and it's weird, you know, like it's weird that, you know, there's this van life community that's so comfortable about talking about, you know, your lifestyle and your experience, but you still got to remember there's like a lot of people who don't understand this lifestyle, you know. There's a lot of, especially like women, you know, you might be bumping into a lot of like materialistic women, and then you're like, hey, I live a minimalistic, simple, borderline bummy van life. It's been kind of hard, but I don't know, I've been starting to like just let loose, you know. I feel like this channel has definitely given me a lot of confidence in general, and I know soon, like I really don't like to force things with anything in life, you know, so I think that whole relationship bubble will kind of fix itself. And even right now, you know, you just got to be thankful. Like, I'm thankful for my 1,000+ subscribers. And some guy asked, do I sell anal beads? No, I do not as of right now, but I think I'm gonna get some in stock pretty soon. So keep up to date. Please like and subscribe, and I will get onto that for you. But yeah, it's just been a wild adventure. Right now, there's a lot of pollen in the air. Man, we got it. What's a live stream without trolls, man? I'm not even famous yet. I don't have, you know, 500 people watching and just troll comments. So I'm grateful to at least have one troll. Honestly grateful. But yeah, you know, it's just a typical late night in Alaska, enjoying the sunset. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock over here, and I don't really know if I should be in this park this late. Not in the best I'm not in the best part of town. I'll say that much. But we're just out here doing it. What else? What else can I ask myself? Or if you guys have questions, ask me. Man, there's not even too much to consider, you know. What will I do? What will I miss most about Alaska? I will honestly, and I'm about to do a cartwheel. I will honestly miss probably the cool temperature. Like Alaskan summers are probably the best. Wow, I think a gunshot just went off. But I miss like the Alaskan summers. You know, it's like super cool, 60 degrees, 70 degrees. All right, gonna do a cartwheel. There we go. What brought me to Alaska in the first place? All right, long story short, I am still a nursing student, and I was in California at first. So I was in California already as a transfer student for nursing, but I took a hiatus of sorts, and I then found out that the nursing school in Anchorage, Alaska is really good. So I wanted to just change everything and kind of just come out here. And so I started, you know, taking some classes here. But I don't know, I'm feeling like I don't want to stay in Alaska, you know, either A, to wait it out and get my degree and just live here and work here, you know, because if I got my degree here, I'd probably be here for at least the next 5 years. You know, so I'm just like an adventurous soul, and it's like, you know, you're gonna get your degree at some point. You know, I'm not dumb or nothing like that, you know, but I'm just like waiting to find the right place, and that's what this travel's about. You know, I'm just trying to travel somewhere else and find what's the best place for me, not only to like complete my nursing degree, which is something that is really like close to me, and just find where I fit in most. Let's see other comments. Oh, driving through Pennsylvania. I actually grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I started my nursing degree in Philadelphia. And Pennsylvania is really awesome. Am I an athlete? Well, I kind of grew up doing a lot of different activities. Like I'm into, like I grew up, my first, I think, sport was like swimming. My brother and I were like really competitive swimmers when we were younger. And I think I still have a record when I was like 13 or something. But he went on to continue diving, and we both were into wrestling. So I wrestled for a few years, did tennis. But now I'm not really a team sport person. I'm just like extreme sports. So like mountain biking, snowboarding, skimboarding, obviously rollerblading. I try and put some of this stuff on the channel. And now I like to just do like yoga and stuff. And I don't know, just like all kinds of weird stuff. And just do weird stuff like this. But anything to keep me active, you know. Really not too big on just anything in particular. I just keep bouncing around. Hey, have a great day as well, Pavan. But yeah, just wanted to do this quick little live stream. I honestly just got off work, and the sunset was looking so great. It's been cloudy for the past week or so, so I wanted to at least enjoy the most sunlight we've had in about a week. Anchorage is actually super cloudy for the summer. It's not even gonna hit above 65 degrees until like August. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, that's basically how I feel about everything with van life, like really not too worried. I actually just started doing curtains today, and I should have a video up about how I put up curtains in my van, which is super awesome. I got this like fleece material, and then I'm also gonna make a video about my solar setup and how it's just like super simple and pretty minimal as far as a few other solar setups go. I'm gonna try my hardest to go on a road trip, but it's just been hard because I work every day. How's the dating scene in the van life situation? Well, the only other guy I've seen like completely pull off the dating life thing like recently is Element Van Life, and he has a gorgeous girlfriend, you know, pretty cool and hip. But I think as of right now, my main issue is just like not being afraid, you know. I still feel like afraid to tell women, like, what do I have to lose? You know, that's kind of what's keeping me alive right now and keeping me super positive. Just like, I don't have anything to lose, you know, and it could also be super impressive, you know, like, I don't think it's a turn on, like, oh, like, I just met this girl and she's telling me she pays $1,200 a month for a nice condo. I don't think that's really much of a turn on, you know. So I think a lot of people would be able to positively relate to my situation. But my solar setup is basically just my solar panel, the MC4 to 8mm adapter, and my Goal Zero Yeti 150. You know, it's a pretty simple setup. And the interesting thing is that even in the future, if I do plan to get another 100-watt panel, I can always get more batteries and get a charge controller and the inverter, and always have the Goal Zero Yeti 150 be the backup. So that's like the real plan, you know, because the Yeti 150 is still super awesome. Like, I could take the panel on my bag, on my backpack, and then just walk with the Yeti 150, and that's like a lot more mobile than the traditional battery inverter charge controller setup. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about dating outside of work for sure. I guess it just comes down to I'm just like so tired and lazy by the time I get out of work. But I've been looking into trying to find like-minded groups and communities to do certain activities. There's yoga in the park that happens every Wednesday here in Anchorage. Last time I went, it looked like there was at least 200 people doing yoga in this downtown park. So I might try one of those kind of things. You know, I just really need to get out of my comfort zone, and that's just it. Like, I'm just so comfortable in my zone. I would only imagine a woman as comfortable in her own life and in her own minimalism and simplistic life could she like it. But I just need to stop beating myself up and stop overthinking things. As with anyone and anything, you know, that's what this life has gotten me thinking. That's why I feel like maybe I'm so much more closer to finding someone, because like I'm just so open and genuine and honest, you know. But I operate on like, if you don't ask me, then I'm not going to tell you, you know. And that's a huge problem too, you know. I feel like with a lot of things as far as communication goes, you know, it's only when you open up a little bit, you know, you can understand a lot from someone else. But you know, I'm not too worried about it, you know. Like, there's so many little accomplishments in our day that we got to be happy about, you know. Like today I tested my solar panel in the cloudy weather. I tested my solar panel today, and even in cloudy weather, this panel charges amazingly. Yeah, that's so right. You know, if she's not into me, or if someone is not into you 100% in general, yeah, just move on to the next, you know. And that's a piece of knowledge that really took me a long time to understand, you know. And but yeah, just here walking. I'm probably gonna walk back to my van and close this up. Still barefoot. How have my feet been feeling since we're on the barefoot journey? topic. Well, my big toes have been hurting quite a bit. But like not 100% in general, but like just if I step on my toe the wrong way or I don't keep the right posture when walking, my feet start to hurt, you know. But rather than that, everything's pretty good. Just been learning to let go, you know. I used to be like super materialistic and definitely not minimalistic at all, you know, and just shredding a lot of my clothes, shredding a lot of the shoes I used to have, you know, actually throwing away 2 pairs of shoes that were $180 each. You know, these are like huge things. Like I had 2 computers before I had my MacBook. I had 2 computers that I would make music off of, play video games, you know, gave those away, you know. I honestly, it's amazing if I even play video games. You know, the only video games I play right now is like Bubble Witch Saga and like some other mobile games. Like I used to be a huge gamer. So it's about giving up a lot. Oh, hey Joan. Peace. Glad you could make it along. Although I'm kind of getting to the near end of this live stream. I usually rotate my spots, you know, and that's a huge thing, just to keep your locations just rolling. And sometimes I just go on how I feel. Like I honestly have no idea where I might stay tonight, but it's gonna be somewhere. You know. But yeah, I'm just so thankful for everyone. Like, you know, oh, peace, Black Butterfly. Peace to you, my queen. I'm just so thankful, you know. I'm just so thankful that everyone's here along this little journey. In 5 years, I somehow hope to have my bachelor's in nursing science and working. You know, working as a nurse. That's where I hope to be. Because in 5 years, I'll be 32 years old, you know, and it's not even about, you know, being 100% dedicated to the van life, you know. It's just about doing what's best for you. And I feel like van life will always be a part of me, you know, and I've learned so much from it. But at least for now, I'm gonna be in my van for a long time. And I do have a destination after I leave Alaska. I recently talked to a friend in Oregon, and I'm probably going to go work for her. She has like this huge property, so I'm probably going to do like a farm type job with her in Oregon for like a few months. So I might already have a place solidified to go to continue living in my van in one of my favorite places, Southern Oregon. Joan, I'm glad you think that, you know. Yeah, quite a few members of my family are in the medical profession. Like my mother is a pediatrician, and my older sister she just got her nursing degree as well. While she was pregnant. She was pregnant and completed her nursing degree, you know. So if my older sister can do that, you know, I know I'll be able to complete it. It's just really about finding the right location, you know. And nursing is such an emotional job that you really do need to be in a good setting to have it all complete. Even nursing school in general, because I can't work when I'm actually finishing my final 2 years, because it's just so intense, you know. So I have to have enough money saved up and also be in a great location, hopefully with a great social circle. So I think when I move back to the Pacific Northwest, whether it be California or Oregon, I'll definitely be able to complete everything. Yes, traveling nurse would be great. I have seen a nurse interview of a lady who lived in her RV, and she was a travel nurse. And travel nurses is a really great idea, and I've always wanted to be a travel nurse. And it's just interesting now with van life. I wouldn't have to do it on such a budget, you know, because I would have, you know, a pretty nice occupation. and I'll have experience with traveling and living in a vehicle, you know. But you know, for right now, you know, I'm just trying to be me at the root, you know. And a part of nursing is that you have to truly understand who you are deep inside, you know, because I've already been a nurse assistant for about 2 years, you know, and that alone showed me how much work I have to do for myself, you know. And that's kind of why I'm here up in Alaska, you know. I also moved here because of my best friend who lived here. She recently moved, but she was undergoing a tragedy, you know, and a family tragedy. So I really had to be there with her, and I did live with her for about a year here in Alaska, you know. So regardless what happened, you know, I'm really glad that I could have been there for like my best friend, and it was a really tough time emotionally, you know. But that's kind of why I started to just live in a van when she moved, because I couldn't imagine living with anyone else, you know. And especially financially, I wasn't going to make myself suffer and live in a really bad area when I know I could just perfectly live fine in a vehicle, you know. But I'm getting there. I'm looking at about 3 to 4 months before I leave Alaska. I have started saving a good bit of money, you know. I feel like I've really acquired everything I need to as far as material wise to prepare. Like the solar panel was a cherry on top, and I'm just really thankful, you know. So many people's comments and advice has really helped me and like saved my life, you know, even just the comments of positivity. And I just want to like stir conversation too, you know. It's nice to get the community talking about different subjects, and I really don't want my channel to just be like every single video about van life, but also make it a little personal. Thank you, Don Curry. You've been really positive support. Oh, you want to hear me spit a verse? All right, I could end this van life with a quick rap. What time is it? It is almost 10 p.m. and sunset is like at 1 in the morning. Actually, to be honest, there's only like 2 hours of night, but it really doesn't get dark. But yeah, that sun's gonna be way up there for a while. Dang, man, you want me to spit a freestyle? All right, I'll end this. I'll end my first live stream with a freestyle. All right. Out here looking at the sunset. It looks gorgeous. God created it. What more can I expect? A lot of people really want me to lose. A lot of people come up to me expecting like I got something to prove. But just know this, I operate unconditionally. And some people might say I act divinely, but I like to say I just act with pure zeal. Fake or real, there's only one thing that's certain. That if you stay open and positive, then only blessings are in the making. Some people want me to spit it off the dome, but then when I start dropping conspiracies, they say that I must be Illuminati. Nah, I ain't living in Rome, but I'm gonna keep it on the mental. Everything that you see, it was created by a spirit that is gentle, a spirit that is loving. And for me, right now, my van I'm living in, but that doesn't mean that I'm living a sin. That's all I got. All right, freestyle done. You got it. I am not a rapper. I make beats. I make instrumentals. I'm not a poet. But there you go. Woo! If anyone likes that, I love you. All right, welcome back. Welcome back to my home. Shout out to Don Curry for making me drop a freestyle. And yeah, I hope to do a lot more live streams. This was very spontaneous. Like I said, I just got off work. I didn't even really eat anything yet. Yeah, I hope everyone stays peaceful, stay positive, stay progressive, stay productive, and stay proactive. And I promise you, that sun at 10 p.m. in the evening will promise you that you will always be blessed. Bye. Love you all. Joan, Black Butterfly, Don Curry. Is it vain that I'm pretty? Everyone else, peace.